I know you clicked on this video because you want to know why you procrastinate and you want to learn how to deal with it. And in this video, I will be showing you the reasons and exactly how to deal with procrastination so that you can become a better person and you no longer procrastinate. I want to confess to you in this video that I tend to procrastinate a lot, which sometimes is not intentional. And I know that if you are watching this video, you are a kind of person that procrastinates sometimes not because you are lazy, it's because you have a lot of things on your plate. If I'm speaking your mind, let me see your comments. You have a difficult time getting to work. For instance, this particular video, I'm not smiling in this video because I had a lot of challenges recording this video. First, my ring light went off. Secondly, my phone was full and I couldn't record, and I deleted as many heavy files like I could. And it's late in the night. I'm extremely tired. So I discovered that I wanted to film a video on procrastination. That's the reason I'm not giving up on filming this video, because you tend to see so many challenges and you're like, let me push it forward. Let me do it tomorrow. I need to go to bed now, but this topic won't let me go to bed. What I'm about to say to you would not let me. Procrastination is pushing things back and back and doing things that would not necessarily give me the results that I want, and also coming up with sneaky reasons or excuses why I can't do this particular thing. And don't get me wrong, sometimes you procrastinate not because you are lazy, you genuinely need to procrastinate. I'm going to show you how to find a balance in this video so that you know when to procrastinate, you know the reason you have to procrastinate, you know when not to procrastinate, and you know what to do to avoid procrastination. I hope you get me. The challenge is that either the thing you want to do is too hard or too boring. For example, filming this video is not boring, but to get myself to film the video is where the work is, because of the work that is involved in putting things together to make this recording come to life. Okay, so if you overwhelm yourself with so much work, you would be burnt out. You would get stressed out to the point that you won't be able to do anything, stressed out to the point that you are blank, you won't be able to remember anything. The first thing you need to do to deal with procrastination is to know thy enemy. This is the force that's holding us back from doing creative entrepreneurial things. Most times we tell ourselves that we're going to do this tomorrow, and that time never really comes. This is resistance, and it is activated by fear. For me, I have so many things on my list that I've not done, and the year is coming to an end, and I'm really scared because I should have pushed these things out. I should have actualized these things before the end. But trust me, we are going to be accountable for each other. And this is me confessing so that I can become a better person and I can be the kind of person that I'm preaching about. If you are enjoying this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share, and comment below. When we are scared about doing something, it means that we really need to do that thing. I've never really regretted doing something that I am scared of. Rather, I've regretted not doing something. So, in dealing with it, you need to become a professional. Being a professional does not mean you have to be the best, you have to be at your game. Being a professional means you just need to show up every time, be more consistent. And a professional is someone that is not necessarily the best, but you take pride in doing something, you take ownership, you feel like this is your thing, you are the entrepreneur, you are the author of this thing, you show up every day, you are open to adversity. When things come your way, when challenges come, you stand still and make sure that you push through to overcome these challenges, and you overcome this criticism because you need to improve, you need to get better at it. So this is another way to overcome procrastination. Become a professional, own it, show up every day, and you would understand that having fear is part of your work. Being fearful is part of the whole package. And when you stop procrastinating, you discover that you achieve more. You discover that you are happy. You feel on top of the world. You feel like the professional that you are. Having a fixed mindset will not help you. A fixed mindset is that negative mindset when you get some criticism, you feel like your ego is being punctured, and that shakes us to the core and damages our ego. For me, recently, I had a friend that spoke to me, and I really did not like it because I was like, Even with all the efforts I'm putting in this thing, are you trying to rubbish my effort and tell me that what I'm doing is BS? Are you for real? Guess what? Some of these things that were said to me are actually true. But because I am resisting the truth, though the person didn't put it in the best way that should have been communicated to as a friend, the person didn't say it with love, but thinking deeply, some of these things are true. And as human beings, we should always try to strive to be better. I decided to stop being bitter and just put that aspect behind me, the parts where I was spoken to like I was not, I was doing nothing, the part where my work was being rubbished. I had to put that aside and focus on the things that were highlighted so that I can improve. It took me over a week to get over that emotion. And it's so bad that I took it out on a friend of mine. I had to apologize because we are human beings and we have blood running through our veins. I want you to be able to relate with me. I want this channel to be a channel where we open up to each other and tell each other the truths as human beings. As much as we want to be better, as much as we want to live where we are, as much as we want to be successful, I also want us to remember that we are human beings. If you are enjoying this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share, and comment below. So fixed mindset is where we have a negative feedback and we are so sad, like the thing eats really deep, it damages our ego. Whereas a growth mindset is when we recognize that we fail at something, it's just part of the process and we improve over time. That's the professionalism we're talking about. That's the spirit of an entrepreneur or a professional in general. So the best way to deal with procrastination is to have the growth mindset, which was what I even applied, which took me a week before I could realize that I need to get to the growth mindset. So I don't want you to be like me, that it will take you a week for you to overcome that emotion of your ego being punctured. No, you have to get rid of it immediately. In my situation, I hurt my friend as a result. You don't have to be that kind of person. You can deal with it immediately so that you can forge ahead and do what you're supposed to do and not wallow in self-pity like I did. So when you treat the outcome goal as something that you just have to do, especially things that are out of your control, then it's easier to beat procrastination. So don't overwhelm yourself with too much work. If you do that, you get yourself burnt out and stressed out. Or if you do too little, you are less excited about what it is to happen. So the best thing for you to do in this situation is for you to add more things to your plate, add more things to your plan so that you can see that, okay, I have these things and you are motivated, you're gingered to get going and to get it done. But make sure that it is something that you love to do. Because if it is something that you love to do, it won't take you a long time. You will not be scared of doing it. You will not be scared of the outcome. Yeah, you might be scared of the outcome, especially if it's a big goal anyway. But it will be easier for you to execute whatever plan you have on ground. So finding a balance is key to keep you inspired and to take action. Make sure that you clear your plate, because when you are not overwhelmed, you will be able to think straight and to clear your head and to do things that are more important. I think that this procrastination is the most important thing you need to do to get the results you need to achieve. If it means you delegate, please delegate. If it means for you to change your field of work, to start doing the things that you love to do, please do it so that you can beat procrastination and get your results. Because don't forget that this is a force which holds us from doing the things that we are supposed to do in terms of creativity and entrepreneurship. So what we've highlighted here is to know your enemy. When you feel scared, that is a time for you to do that thing you really don't feel like doing. Become a professional, act with tact, have a growth mindset instead of a fixed mindset. Treat the outcome goal as something that you have to do regardless of whatever the result is. Fear is part of your work and you can overcome adversity when you take action. Don't overwhelm yourself with too much and try not to do too little so that you can find a balance. These are the reasons you've been procrastinating and this is the way to deal with it. And if you want me to do a video on how to overcome, like fully overcome procrastination, and if you feel that there are some things we've not touched in this video and you want to add to it, drop it in the comment section. Let's continue our discussion there. Cheers.